What's going on, everybody? This is Lauren with TMF Apparel USA, and I know it's been a minute since I've done an apparel video. I'm going to give you guys an update. As you can probably tell, my environment is a little different. I have moved all of my apparel line products and printers to my home, where I'll be printing full time, kind of moving out of the shop and moving into here. So this video is going to be about inks. Now, I'm currently only running my Apparel DTG, which is a Epson 3880 base model. 3800, 3880, same printer. Unfortunately, my OmniJet is still broken. It needs a bunch of boards and who knows what, man. It's been down for months. It's kind of on the back burner of my mind right now. I will fix it once I get everything moved over, but currently this is what I'm running. Now, both printers are Epson printers. I have ran DuPont inks, Image Armor inks, Kodak ink. I want to say I tried one other one, maybe the one that came with this one, which is a Chinese brand ink. And currently, I've had issues with almost all of them clogging up. Now, granted, my shop where I had this before was definitely warmer than it is here. Temperature was probably 80, 85 a lot of times. Humidity wasn't amazing. It was just warm. The heat press is in the same room. And that probably had a little bit to do with the ink clogging and the heads, but I've burned through some heads. I have burned through some printer parts this year in the DTG realm. So to combat that, I've been on Facebook and I've been on the internet looking around, and I decided to try DTG Superstore Anthony Creek's inks. Now let me tell you, he gets a lot of excellent reviews online. People love the ink. They love the way that it holds up, it performs, doesn't seem to clog as much. So I thought, you know what the hell, let's give it a try. So I started off with just the white, ordered that, replaced it. I still had DuPont, I actually had Kodak inks in there, Kodak colors, and he said they were compatible, so I ran it. And I will tell you this, I was pretty impressed off the bat. Off the bat, they did a great job. The white was nice and bright. It took a couple head cleans on it, and I actually had a full nozzle check, which a lot of times with my other inks, I wouldn't get 100% nozzle checks, especially in white. I would just have a little missing here or there, wet cap it, do whatever to the head, didn't really seem to care. But with this ink, it seems to hold up very well. The nozzle checks are great. Switching it over, no problem. He said it was compatible with the Kodak line that I had, so I literally just ran through what I had and then topped it off with the Creek's ink. And now I'm probably on my third round of cartridges using his ink, and I'm pretty happy with it. The color ink as well, I have switched over. As you can see here, I have some. I loaded it up, and I also bought some of his Purple Hammer. I see this online talked about a lot too, just in case I ran into some print head issues, and I haven't had any since I've moved this here. It's been about 2 or 3 weeks now since I moved the printer to my home, where the temperature is obviously cooler and the humidity is nicer. And I've been able to come in here every day, run a head clean, and just print shirts. I will say the only thing I've run into in the DTF side of it is a little bit of color inconsistency after pressing it. I have noticed that. Now, when it comes to DTF, I don't do a whole lot of crazy DTF stuff. I'll DTF something like what's on my shirt right here, straight black. I've got one in white as well. So I don't do anything real crazy. I don't do big full color ideas here. I did do a run of shirts that was white and red, and I was a little bit worried about the white and red on black showing up. And they actually did a phenomenal job. I printed them in single pass, and they held up great. They look great. So I'm going to stop here and show you guys a little bit about what I printed just today. All right, what we have here is one of my custom design t-shirts. This one's DTG printed. This is done in a single pass print. As you can see, the colors are nice and vibrant. My lighting in here isn't amazing, but I think it does a pretty good job of capturing it. That was done in a single pass print, and it's a pretty good size print. It didn't take too long to do. Then next to it, I have another design here that's not so colorful. A lot of solid white that came out phenomenal. I'm just going to get closer to it here, and you can see there's really no cracking or anything in the white. The consistency is really well. That's also another very large print. And then over here, I did this yesterday. This is my new logo design for 2021, and this is DTF, white on gray. Now I also have some other colors here. I have white on a lighter gray. Like I said, the color isn't all that amazing just due to my lighting. But this is another one here, which is black on like a royal blue. Came out fairly dark, but that's kind of what I was hoping for. So that is that's what we have going on. Now, that doesn't mean that every other ink out there is complete garbage. It's just my personal opinion. I would recommend using the DTG Superstore Anthony Creeks inks over the other ones I bought, just because so far the consistency has been better. I've used them for a few weeks. I've been happy with the white output, bar none better than the other inks that I've used. Granted, let's put it this way. When I first got my free jet, I did use the DuPont, the Image Armor, and the Kodak inks, and with a brand new print head with nothing wrong with it, it'll print phenomenally out the gate with all of them. All the inks lay out phenomenally when you first use them. The problem is that your printer sits here and might not get used all day, every day. And over time, those inks start to break down, start to congeal, and start to cause problems. Now, I've dissected print heads. I've got a graveyard of print heads that I've torn apart just to kind of understand how they actually work. And I can tell you the holes in that thing is tiny. So the smallest little bit of shit can really ruin your day. So keep that in mind. If you're looking to get into the DTG game and have some questions, feel free to leave a comment or shoot me an email at tmfapparelusa@gmail.com. And as always, like and subscribe to the channel for more content. I'm going to be putting out a lot more lately and moving forward, just around my whole life and entrepreneurship, the t-shirt game, sales, investing, everything else. So I hope you guys enjoy the channel, and I hope you guys get out there and make some money. See you on the next one.